Hey, YouTube wants to work today. Okay. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube wants to work today. Okay. YouTube, you're funny. When I do important shows, YouTube don't want to work. I did 2 important shows yesterday, family. 2 very important shows. If you missed them, please go back and share them and re-listen to them. I'm going to try to upload them on YouTube. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yesterday I did 2 shows on DeLandre Minfield from in Winchester, Virginia. They claim he shot himself, but we know better. We know the pigs did it. And Akil Dinkins, I'm not really good with pronunciation. I can't even say I'm not even going to try to embarrass myself. I can't say that word either, and I don't give a damn. Fuck the European language. I'm not meant to know this language. I'm not meant to pronounce their words correctly, so that's just that, okay? But Akil Dinkins, he was in North Carolina, Raleigh, I think. Raleigh, I don't know how to pronounce that word either because I've never been there. I'd never really heard of this area before. So that's that. But this young man, he was shot in the back, God darn it, back 6 to 7 times. So please go back and listen to those. Those are very, very important. They're very, very important to me. We actually have a brother who actually is on the ground working out, helping out other people that are in Winchester, Virginia right now for the brother Justice for Dre. They out there working. You know what I mean? So that's great. What's the topic of tonight? Ratchet. Thirsty ass men. And this isn't to really bash the men. This is to help. I'm going to, at least I think these are secrets. I'm going to, try to let y'all know better ways to approach us women and how we want to be approached. Or at least how I want to be approached, I guess. Because I can't really speak for everybody. But for real, I need to address this topic. Why? Now, why? Everybody like, why? Because in the last week or so, I've been dealing with men who've been seeing me with other young women or other homies, and immediately they want to hit me with the, what's up with your friend? Or I've been with a friend and they want to hit me with it, what's up with your friend? I mean, some of my homegirls say that irritates them, but it irritates me too. Look at my hair. It irritates me too, because at the end of the day, no woman wants a thirsty man. We want attention, yes. Okay, how about this? In my opinion, I like a thirsty man to be thirsty once we're together. You know what I mean? I like a little chase, I don't really like the bad boys. I actually date all types of men, for those who care, who want to know. I like, big men. Big men that I can cuddle, that are like teddy bears. I love those men. They make me feel secure, protected. I'm not really into the skinny men. I mean, I may catch a couple skinny light-skinned dudes here and there just to have a cutie light skin on my arm. I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. That's the truth. I will, date some. My real preference, the man that most people always see me with, is a chocolate man. A chocolate man with nice teeth and a beard and a nice, fade or dreads, whatever. I love me some chocolate man. You chocolate men with beards is, whoo, y'all are perfect. That's that. Whoo, Lord, I just love y'all. Let's get back to the topic since I done told y'all that little piece of my business. Tonight's Taboo Thursday, so we're just going to go full throttle. I've been, real serious lately, and I just need a break. For real. So that's why we're gonna have this taboo topic. More so, about thirsty ass men. And we can talk about thirsty women as well, because this is change the topic. We're gonna just say thirsty ass individuals. I'm sure your Snapchat was going crazy. So I actually had I had a photo shoot today. Yes, I had a photo shoot today. That's why, you probably look at me. I look cute. Let me take my glasses off so y'all can see the beautiful makeup by me in Core. So So I did some of it, she did the other half. I had a photo shoot today. It was a lot of different outfits, you know. I purposely posted, 3 of the outfits I was in. I knew it was going to get attention. It actually already got attention. It actually already made somebody really, really mad on YouTube already. They're pissed, okay? People are mad at my Snapchat. This is the thing. Sorry, I hear people. It's my dad's birthday coming up, so we got a lot of family going to be dropping in tonight and tomorrow. And just spending the night because we're having a big party on Saturday. So what was I saying? My Snapchat. So I had these really, really cool outfits. You know, one outfit was just, just a regular shirt. I had a brown and some cute bottoms and a little cute hat. The next outfit, well, the outfits I posted, the next one after that was this like little see-through little vest thing. Woo, kind of like this, but it just covered my boots, but it was see-through. You can see through it. Yes, you motherfucking can. And then the other one was a leotard. It was a long sleeve little leotard, So I posted them on Snapchat. So I definitely want to see people how to say, because I knew people were going to say something, because my thing is, everyone on my Snapchat, I personally know, or at least I think I personally know them. I personally talk to almost everyone on my Snapchat, on a daily. I got about like 50 friends on Snapchat. My Snapchat is my personal shit, you feel me? I do whatever the fuck I want to do because I know who's on there, and I don't care. I'm not worried about kids seeing me, because ain't no fucking kid gonna see me. Ain't no kid got my motherfucking Snapchat, And anybody else can kiss my ass if they have an opinion on what I'm fucking doing on motherfucking Snapchat, okay? But, yeah, so I posted on there because I wanted to see people how to say, everybody was like, you look so sexy, you look so bomb, that's really nice. You look really freaking nice. And I did look really nice, and I felt so beautiful. I have not had I had one photo shoot, but I was, covered up a little bit, and I didn't really feel pretty right after my car accident. I did this photo shoot today. I felt so beautiful today. I really do. And I still feel beautiful. I'm just like glowing, I look pretty, huh? I know I look so cute today. But, I always elude this confidence, but sometimes I have insecure days, because when I take off this makeup, I still have to see how my face is. And although people say it's not that bad, Stephanie, to me it's bad. That's just my opinion. I do not like how my face looks right now after the car accident, but it's still something that I'm trying to humble myself on. So, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So it brings me back to, this is why, I felt so beautiful today. So I don't really care what anybody fucking actually says. When I drop this picture, I don't want to hear nothing, okay? Because I was actually going to do a nude photo shoot, but I said, let me not do that yet. Let me brace y'all. And my thing is also this. I mean, Beyonce was on the Super Bowl. She was twerking. I'm not twerking. I'm just, I'm a model. I'm a radio host. I'm a radio personality. I'm a messenger, I'm a guider, I'm a teacher, I'm a lover, I'm a friend. You know what I mean? I'm a whole lot of things, okay? I'm a whole lot of things. And that's just part of my profession. You either like it or you fucking don't, but that's going to be part of what, what I'm going to do. So if you have a problem seeing me in a leotard, you can kiss my goddamn motherfucking black ass. How about that one, okay? I don't care. I don't care. I actually have clothes. I had some type of clothing line. I wouldn't call it a clothing line, but there was, shirts, leotards, booty shorts, all these things, that I had a part in helping to create. And I modeled those clothes. Those are my clothes. Y'all wouldn't say nothing then. So I just don't hear nothing. Beyonce can wear a leotard and beach brown flower. So could Too Fly. So that's that. Anyway, Snapchat was going crazy. What happened? Oh, anyway, yeah, Snapchat was going crazy, but that's just what's gonna happen. Facebook's gonna go fucking crazy. YouTube's gonna go fucking crazy. I mean, social media's gonna go crazy, because it just is what it is. Like, that just is what it is, I have a very nice body, and on top of that, to keep 100, I don't have a fat ass. I don't have big titties. So I can wear things that bigger people and thicker people cannot wear, because it's gonna look trashy. If you got a fat ass, it's gonna look trashy when you're in a fucking leotard. I don't have a booty. I like to call myself slim thick. You feel me? Thick in all the right places. You feel me? That's just the truth. And it is Taboo Thursday, so please don't get offended. I like to tell you all the time, don't ever get offended. This is Taboo Thursday. It is what it is. I'm still a human being. I have topics that I like to talk about and things I like to address, and this is one of them. So what's the real topic of tonight? Thirsty ass men. Why is people talking about thirsty ass men? I need to stop moving so much, because my camera be moving and be jiggling. I'm turned up tonight. Thirsty ass men. And oh, I forgot. Didn't I say I was going to change it? Huh? I said I was going to change it to thirsty ass individuals. Because, you know what? It's a lot of people that are thirsty. It's not just men. It's a lot of people. So... okay. Thirsty ass individuals. And because, you know, I'm so great and I could do shit on a spot, we can tie all this topic back in at the end to consciousness. Just watch how I bring it all together, because that's what Two Fly does. Before I get started though, if you are just now tuning in, hello everybody. We are talking about thirsty ass individuals. We also will be addressing anything else y'all want to talk about on this Happy Thursday. Also, I want to let y'all know that I was just on In the Black Radio. I now have a show on In the Black Radio. Shout out to my brothers. I will also post it. Oh wait, I gotta wait till it downloads. I will post it later. It's on my Facebook. It's on my social media sites. Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat. YouTube would not let me work earlier. It wouldn't work yesterday. You know, it wasn't working today. It wasn't working the day before. It's just some bullshit. But all of a sudden today, for thirsty ass individual topics, it wants to work. So whatever, I'm going to just take what I can get and just try to, you know, at least drop some jewels within here, at least to help the brothers out for the women. So check out In the Black Radio. I'm there every Thursday going forward at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time until about 7:30, which would be about 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So just for y'all to know. And I'm also on the Panther Party on Wednesdays, that's at, is it 7? That's at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got so many shows. I'm doing so much out here. Just know I'm out here trying to bring the news on all different, you know, every show has a different audience. In the Black media has a different audience. This show has an audience. One of the other shows that I go on maybe once a month, you know, they have a totally different audience. And then the Panther Parties, of course, totally different. So this is why I tried. Sometimes y'all may hear be like, well, she talked about this already. This is a topic she already talked about. You may get some, you know, topics already talked about. So tonight I probably gonna do like an hour show, maybe hour and a half, depending on if anybody got any comments to say. But let's go ahead and get the topic started. Thirsty ass individuals. Let's talk about thirsty ass men first. Then we're gonna talk about thirsty ass women. And then we're going to tie them all together and just talk about thirsty ass individuals as a whole. Okay? Okay, peace. Let's get started. Thirsty ass men. Why am I talking about this? Because I was with my friend last night, and the guy that she was on the phone with, who's one of her, I guess, you know, someone she talks to or whatever, that he happened to be with a young man. The young man heard me in the background, and immediately he says, "Damn, she sounds sexy." I laugh it off. Ha 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 ha. Ignore him. Me and her are still, you know, having our side conversations because, you know, that's what we gonna do. You know, we still kicking it. We having our side conversations, and then the man go, "Damn, what's up with your friend?" What? Ignore him again. Her and her dude still having a conversation. Finally, you know, he still got shit to say. Finally, his friend got to go to the bathroom, so he left the phone on speaker. He gets on the phone. "What's the deal? You sound cute. Let me get your number." Like, damn, that's how you come at women now? Damn, she sounds sexy. Damn, you sound cute. I want to talk to you. What if I'm not cute? Look, send me a picture. Let me see what you look like. Like, what? I am a big advocate for friends not dated friends, and my men that I talk to not have their friends talk to my friends. I just don't want that to happen. Why? Because if something happens, if something negative happens, and y'all end up, you know, not working out or whatever, and, you know, it's somebody's birthday, and you inviting this your homegirl, but he wants to bring his homeboy because that's his, you know, ride or die, or his brother, whatever. I mean, that's awkward. And some people are not grown enough to handle the situation of being in the same room with someone that they don't talk to no more, or someone they're not fucking anymore. Because half the time it's really just because you fucked him and you're mad. Or you fucked her and you're mad. So me personally, I don't like when people are friends and they want to date. I don't want my friends dating my other friends. I don't want anyone that I'm friends with. I don't want any of their friends to date my friends, and I don't do it. I don't date. I don't care. Yeah, I may say you cute. Yeah, we may all go out as a whole, but I'm not finna be booed up with you. I'm not finna kiss you. I'm not finna fuck on you. I'm not finna go out with you. I'm not gonna give you the time of day. Period. Now y'all gonna say, but what if? Fuck the what ifs. What if I want to do what the fuck I want to do? And what the fuck I want to do is not date any of my friends or friends of a friend. I can find my own man. Thank you. That's another thing. To me, as a woman, and maybe to other women too, it makes me feel desperate. You know, or I feel like you're desperate. Like, you know, we all know most people are always talking to other people. They're not just talking to one person, they talk to multiple people at a time. That's just the truth. So that being said, I be sitting here like, why are you so thirsty for someone that you've never met? What if I'm ugly? What you gonna do if I'm ugly? And just because I sound cute, girls do that too. Women, I see a lot of women, you know, when women are with their girlfriends, they sit here and they be like, oh, who you talking to? That's your boo. Do he got any friends? Do he got a cousin? Why do you need to hang out with me and my dude? I don't see the reason to. I don't feel like we need to mix and mingle. You go get your dude and I got my dude. And if I feel like you get the privilege of being around me and my dude at the same time, then we could kick it and we could hang out. But for the most part, I don't trust women around my men. And I just think that should be a standard for all women. They ain't got nothing to do with no fucking love and support within the black community. No. Why? Because you never know. You may not have a righteous man, or you may not have a righteous girlfriend. So me personally, because it's personally happened to me, not just by friends, but by family members, I don't trust women with my men. And that should just go for all women. Don't trust them alone with your men, period, point blank. Because the reason being is not even because someone could be a snake. A lot of it is also because some of these people, it just gravitate towards each other. If you have a common interest with someone and the person that they happen to be dating does not, but the person you're dating happens to be best friends with this person and they're always with this person, you're going to be around this person. You are going to develop some type of feelings. And it is up to those two adult individuals to decide if they're going to act on them. Sometimes they say they can't wait. But that goes back to the whole situation of, you know, you should be mindful about having sex before, you know, really getting to know someone and sharing your energy and your body with someone. You know, so a lot of the times, a lot of men or a lot of women just say, fuck it, we just gonna fuck. And then now you complicate stuff. And now you just, you know, you fucked over your friend, or you fucked over your spouse or partner. You know, that's fucked up. So I'm a big believer for prepare. So you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. There's certain things that I just naturally do, so I do not see a problem in the future. Family, this is something that we all can do. I'm not saying think negatively, but I'm saying just always be aware that people may have a good heart in the beginning, or they may be doing things genuinely at first, but people can always sway the other way real quick. It ain't even got to be about material shit like money or, you know, expensive shit. It could just simply be another entity or energy or spirit, however you want to look at the situation, jumping into someone else. Those types of things happen. They use other people. And like I said on previous shows, they put in fucking not just days and months, they put in years to deceive us as a whole. You know? So, that's my thing. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. You know, when it comes to dating black women, definitely you should be very mindful of certain things in the beginning. There's certain questions that you should ask. There's certain things that you should be mindful of. There's certain things that you should talk about before you get serious. Most women don't talk about things. Most of the time it's you're cute, I'm cute. Let's have a couple conversations. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? I'm good. So what do you do for a living? Oh, okay. So what are your interests? Oh, okay. So when can we hang out? Okay, we're hanging out now. Okay, let's go out to dinner. Okay, now we're out to dinner. So how was your day? Your day was good. Oh, okay. So tell me about your family. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, okay, cool. There's no building. There's no what are you gonna do with your future? How can I help invest in your future? How can I help build onto your future? How can I help build onto your empire? How can I help you? How can we help each other? Because if we're gonna even be dating, if we're gonna date, we need to be working on a relationship, people. We should be working on building. We shouldn't just be dating just to fucking date. And if you are just quote unquote dating, you're not really dating. You're just fucking a whole bunch of niggas and you're just fucking a whole bunch of bitches. That's just really what it is. I'm trying really hard to be celibate, but it's hard. It's really fucking hard. But at the same time, every time I do end up breaking my whole celibacy shit, I feel icky. I feel depressed. I hate the man, so I don't want to talk to him anymore. Now I just feel used and abused. And this is just me. A lot of people, you know, no shade, but I just feel like a lot of people aren't mature enough to go without sex. You know, for those people who want to say, I can't go without sex, I can live without da-da-da-da. Sit your ass down. You're immature. My opinion, of course. And I don't want to offend you, but my opinion, you're childish. You're not mature enough to abstain from having sexual intercourse. And I think it's society. They really impose these things, and then also look into the shit, into our food and things. Birth control, women, you know what I mean? These things affecting our sexual drive, especially, you know, masturbation is something we shouldn't be doing, black people. Y'all want to talk about that tonight on Tabby Thursday? Do y'all want to talk about that? No, we want to talk about that. Well, we shouldn't be doing that either. I'm just saying, I'm not, you know, classy, clean queen over here, but I'm just saying, you know, I know there's certain things that, you know, I shouldn't even participate in, and sometimes I still fall for it, and that's because I'm still, you know, a part of that system. Sometimes people bring things to my attention, and I'm just like, damn, I'm still a little indoctrinated with this whole white supremacy shit. Like, damn, I thought I was breaking. Well, I thought I was free, but I'm not. I'm just breaking free, you know, from it all. I still may carry some attributes. One thing that I want to talk about, we just gonna talk about it. We're gonna get back to thirsty ass individuals in a little bit, because the whole point of thirsty ass individuals is to point out that you do not have to do anything extra. You don't have to do anything extra. Just be you. Stop going out here looking for attention. Stop going out here begging people to look at you, or fuck with you, or be your friend. Be yourself. Thirsty individual to me is someone that just wants attention and will do anything for money, for likes on social media, for attention. You know what I mean? That's not cool, especially for I mean, not especially, but if we're talking about relationships, black men and black women, you don't need to be thirsty to get somebody. Like, my thing is just be yourself. You will attract what you put out there, and if it's your time, maybe you don't need to be with someone. People get 30 and 40 and like, I didn't find nobody. I'm just sad, I'm depressed, I'm just gonna do XYZ. You don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to find nobody till 70. I mean, it is, I guess, natural for us to be with people and have relationship and things like that, but at the same time, I think they were able to do that back in the day and continue to create and build with each other, but they was in the right state of mind. Right now, we're not in the right state of mind, black people. So I don't think it's anything weird for anyone of any age to just be single. Because my thing is, if you're working on yourself, cool. A lot of people are out here single with kids. So it's not that we're not out here creating. We're still creating babies. So that can't be an excuse as to why you need to hurry up and get with somebody. You don't need to be married by this American law to have a baby with somebody. You don't need that. They just tell you need that. They make us want to have this fucking marriage. It's not supposed to be a quote unquote marriage. It's supposed to just be a ceremony of acknowledging the fact that two people are joining together, two families, two unions, you know, and they're going to build a family, a tribe, a community, whatever. See, I told y'all I was going to be able to take a ratchet ass topic and really turn into a life lesson. Damn, I'm good. But it's the truth, okay? This is the real truth. We always want to do shit like the white man, because the white man said marriage is a white man thing. So I never feel as if you should, you know, abstain from sex if you are or if you plan on getting married. But I just feel like abstain from sex until you know yourself. Until you can handle them other energies getting inside you, because as soon as you intercourse, they're a part of you forever. Especially for women, they're a part of our womb forever. Every man that we have intercourse with, which is why I'm a big advocate for head. Yeah, I said it. Until someone proves to me that head is a bad thing, I'm not gonna stop getting it. I'm just saying, to keep it 100. Like. But I don't need, a whole bunch of men semen all up inside of me and up in my womb. We got to protect our womb, women. We got to. We're called womans. Womans. Okay? Protect your womb from these fuck niggas. You don't want a fuck nigga to help father your kid. They're gonna have the same traits as that fuck nigga. You want a king, baby. Get you a king. Men, stop laying out here with these hood rat thirsty women. Please. Because y'all the ones giving them the babies, and the fact that you like the ratchetness and she's already a ratchet, it's gonna have the baby. What the baby gonna end up being? A hood rat ratchet. Not trying to be funny. I'm just being as real as two fly can be. Then we gonna have to work on we not only are we trying to work on our peers being ratchet, but we trying to work on the little babies from being ratchet. But they already ratchet because their parents is ratchet. So man, stop getting them pregnant. Stop having sex with them, because half of these women be trapping you, and then the other half of you men be trapping them. I know it's two sides to every story, and I am very versatile. I'm a Libra. I'm all about truth, balance, and justice. So I can, for the most part, always see two sides of everything. You know? I know, my show crazy. Somebody in face talking about, you are so crazy. You be talking about everything. It's Taboo Thursday. Taboo Thursday. Everybody want to be African. That's funny. It's Taboo Thursday. Okay? Taboo Thursday, we talk about everything. That is it. Ooh, he fine. Sorry, I was on Facebook responding to somebody and I saw some fine ass men. You black men, I love you. Black men, you're so beautiful. You're just fucking amazing. Don't let nobody out here, don't let these other mean ass black bitter bitches come for you and tell you that you not worthy and you not the shit. Black men, you are fucking everything, okay? But some of y'all need to get your shit together, okay? Some of you brothers that got your shit together, reach back for them ain't shit ass brothers, okay? Because they need help. There's more of these ain't shit out brothers out here than it is of the conscious ones. And why is that? Because us conscious people, for the most part, stay in the fucking house and just read books all fucking day. The other day, I sat here and just read this. Like, almost all fucking day. Paranomics, for those who can't see it. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us just want to stay in the house. We want to just keep getting education. We want to not go out into the world because those other energies are so fucking, they're draining. You know, and a lot of us, for a lack of better words, can see into people's souls. So when we get around certain people and certain energies, we just, our guard goes up. It's like our ancestors come to our defense. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm getting too deep for y'all. Let me bring it back and come back for some of y'all. But for real, like, you got to be mindful of the people that you're around and the energy that you're keeping. It all coincides with you. You know what I'm saying, black people? So this is why got to be mindful who we're around. So this is why we always stay in the house a lot of the times. So when the single ones are in the house continuously trying to learn and educate themselves, we're not in the public. So how are we going to meet people? This is the thing. A lot of us don't see shit from a bigger point of view. I've been able to meet a lot of people who know different people who aren't on social media, who can show me this other world. That me being 23, I was born into social media. This is all I ever fucking knew. You know, this is how you get the word out. This, internet, YouTube, Facebook, social media, all that. Radio, all that. But then I realized, hold up. What about everybody else? Because once I started getting conscious, I just wanted to stay in the house. I stopped doing the radio show for a while because I needed to focus on myself. I needed to get more information. I wasn't learning anything else. I was just helping other people build on top of what we've already talked about in the past. And if you're not continuously growing and maturing as a person, then what the fuck are you experiencing this life for? What are you in this dimension for? You know? So I like to experience life and I like to really go through it. This is why a lot of the times I just wanted to just stay in the house. I just wanted to just, you know, this is why before I wanted to stay in the house and stuff, I started to be like, I need to get out of here. I need to meet other people. There's many people that don't look like they're conscious or look like they know what's going on. And you talk to them and you greet them with the, hey, brother, hey, sister, how you doing? And you realize you just built a connection now. You know, that happens a lot of the time. And this is why we need to be out here. We need to be out here. I still go to the clubs and the bars here and there. And a lot of my friends that are still kind of waking up, they will tell you, they will contest to you, no matter where I'm at, the same thing I talk about on my radio shows, I'm talking about out there in the streets with these people. I could be drunk and high as shit at the club, at a bar, and I'm talking about racism and white supremacy with a white boy, a Hispanic, a black boy. I don't care. When I'm in the environment, I will talk to everybody, and y'all gonna hear me, and I command the attention because of my energy and my confidence, and I know what I'm talking about, and I can show proof on top of that just on my phone alone. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times, I just feel like we are so stuck in social media and YouTube and Facebook and things like that, and it's in Blog Talk Radio. We're not out here in the streets. That's what's making a difference. Everyone who watches me, for the most part, you already know about me. You've always supported me, or you know someone who already supports me. So that's why you fuck with me, okay? But half of y'all already conscious. So what I'm talking about is just more so you're just either agreeing with or disagreeing with, but you've already came to a conclusion on whatever I've already talked about. It's not a new topic for you, basically. It's not something new to where you're like, you already know half the shit that I talk about. A lot of y'all either going to agree or disagree, but you have an understanding of where I'm coming from. So I'm not necessarily talking to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all. It's great that y'all participate, and I love it, and I need it, but I need the sleeping folks. That's where my heart's always been. People who are asleep. A lot of people say I go too hard, but in the streets, I'm different. See, on Facebook and stuff, I just get mad. And I whatever comes to my mind, I fucking do and say. Why? Because it's a reason it came to my mind. I don't do every fucking thing, but there's certain things I will think about and figure out the outcome and the consequences before I post it and or do it. And that's that. This is why on Snapchat, for instance, when I post things on Snapchat, I'm well fucking aware that y'all can y'all can screenshot my Snapchat and y'all can post it. But why would you do that? I mean, if you did, oh fucking well. But the point is, I'm not out here trying to put these things on social media that everyone can see. This is just as if I'm at home with my friends and my family, and I'm twerking in my goddamn living room. My mom and dad would tell you, my grandma be twerking, okay? But she don't twerk out here in the street. She be in the house. Okay, where the kids? Y'all be like, where the kids? Where the kids? Kids don't be here. Kids be upstairs. Kids upstairs playing video games, doing something not constructive, but they upstairs. They not with the grown folks. We grown folks. We doing grown folk things. And you know how old people come around. Y'all twerking, baby. Back in the day, we called that the booty dough. My grandmas, they turned up. Okay, I learned my shit from them. Shout out to Grams one time. Peace, Grammy. All my grandmas. I got a couple Grammys. But yeah, hyper crunk. I be hyper crunk on Snapchat. Definitely. I'm mad that y'all really sitting here listening to my whole fucking rant on thirsty ass individuals. But I did not take it somewhere positive, family. I did end up still taking it somewhere positive. So basically say you got to be confident in yourself. You know, I did a show I just did a show about an hour ago on In the Black Radio. We talked about respect. Listen to it. Go check them out in the Black Radio Blog Talk. You know, I just did a show. It should be up within the next hour. Like, it should be done processing. But it was a pretty great show. It was like an hour and a half, you know. But that's the first thing. In order for us to get out of this thirsty ass mindset, because it's not just like we're thirsty for attention and things like that, but we're thirsty also for the white man and what he has. We want to, you know, walk around in the Gucci and the Louis and things like that. You're thirsty. That's the new campaign. New campaign. Look at how my mind works. I fucking love my mind. Now, new campaign. No more thirstiness in 2016. Just like no more ratchetness, no more thirstiness. And then we gonna back it by stand for what you want. Believe in yourself. Respect yourself. You don't need to walk behind these white men. All these coons. Since coon is tired, we tired of coon. We gonna call them thirsty. Let's start that campaign. All these coons is now going to be referred to as thirsty ass niggas. Because see, when you use the word coon, they feel like coon is outdated. That's done. You always got to come up with new shit to fucking say. People don't like the word nigga. I don't give a damn. I don't like the whole motherfucking American English language, but we got to use it so we can get people to what? Understand what we're talking about. So when I use the term thirsty ass niggas, go for the women too. The women is niggas too. Thirsty. Y'all all in the same category. We're just gonna call y'all thirsty ass niggas. We ain't got time for y'all 2016. We ain't got time for you, Stacey Dash, to try to make a big fucking joke about Black History Month. Bitch, fuck you. Because if it had not been for Black actresses who we should have been honoring when Black History Month was going on, instead of talking about your dumb ass and Beyonce's dumb ass and everybody else's dumb ass, we would get more motherfucking people to realize Black people were fucking amazing. And this is why we need Black History Month. For that reason especially. To motivate and inspire people. Supposed to be learning about it all year long. But this is supposed to be time where you're supposed to actually press and make the white man have to not only teach it in the schools, but have to acknowledge it, because that's all it fucking is. Y'all want to make white people cry? Y'all think it's, oh, we pissed off white supremacy with Beyonce and Kendrick? No, you motherfucking didn't. You didn't do motherfucking shit. Sit your ass down. You want to piss them off? You make their asses sit in these schools and teach these babies about their black history every motherfucking day instead of once a motherfucking week. At least can we get 30 days? And why am I saying at least 30 days? Because the other fucking time while your baby's in that white institution, your ass should be teaching them black history. But at least in school, don't just make the black kids learn about it. Y'all learn about the shit too. How do you do that, Two Fly? How can we do that? I ain't got no kids. Okay? That's not on my list of priorities to do. But for those who are into that and who got some kids and you want to know how, you start going to these PTA meetings. You start letting them know, I'm going to be a part of what is going on in this school and what it has a say so. Because what? My taxes pay for this shit. So I'm going to have a say-so in what's being taught in these schools. I'm going to stand up. I'm not just going to fucking complain and say this is fucked up. I'm going to get involved, and I'm going to make every other black kid's mama and daddy get involved, because that's what you fucking do. You got to hold these black people's hands who already don't know what time it is. You got to get their asses up. You got to wipe their tears for them when they find out Jesus is just a man on a corner selling oranges. Oops, did I hurt your feelings? I don't mean to. I'm just, that's just how I feel, okay? Hello, ghetto. You're amazing. Thank you. You're fucking amazing. Thank you. It's funny. If y'all want to call in and voice your opinion, please do so. 646-716-8991. That's what I'm talking about. Press 1 if you would like to speak. If not, I'm not going to open up no lines. But that's what I'm talking about. This is the real important things, is when you feel as if you want to make a difference, you figure out what it is that you want to make a difference about, and you fucking go do it. Two Fly's biggest complaint is that black women are underappreciated. We are degraded. We're disrespected. We're devalued. We're not respected. I mean, all them other dis words, okay? This is how we are, and all these things make us feel this way, not necessarily from all black men, but just only from some, but mainly from the media. The media depicts us black women as being XYZ, and the media has, raised up these people to make us feel this way. They gave us the Oprah, they gave us the Wendy Williams, and they gave us the them niggas on CNN, the men, and a couple other women, and they gave us these people to basically make us feel some type of way. They gave us Oprah to basically try to say this, you should grow up to want to be like Oprah. Oprah's the best thing ever. She's the richest black woman. She's so powerful. She's so powerful. But what was Oprah teaching? Feminist bullshit. She was helping the white man get the black women, us black women, to want to leave our black men and want to be so independent and woo, wah, 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 wah. Okay? This is the truth. And, well, at least that's my opinion. That's what I feel like they bought her ass in. Think about where did she start? Chicago? Anyone who knows anything about Chicago knows it's depicted as being one of the worst places ever, especially for young black people to be in, especially right now. Isn't that how Chicago's depicted? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's always been like that. Think about when they bought her in. I don't even know what year they bought her in, but think about, they bought her in for what purpose? Why would they give this black woman a show? Think about that for first and foremost. Why would they give any black person a platform to continuously spread positive messages? They'll let her do, shows here and there regarding racism and things like that, but it wasn't a continuous thing. It was to get her ass to shut up and be happy and not quit. Or it was to appease to us conscious people, which is another way to distract and brainwash us. Gotta keep that third eye open at all times. Hi, Big J. Thank you. You're funny. So when they bought Oprah in, it was not because they wanted us black women to have something. It was to get us black women to go apart with the white feminist movement. She was helping to lead us into that. She was one of the agents. She still is the agent. But she still made America feel as if this is what black women wanted to aspire to be. And definitely, you could look at her and some would say, I want to be like her because she's successful. And most people define success with money. But in my opinion, She was never anything that I wanted to aspire to be like. She wasn't someone that I said, oh my gosh, she inspired me. I mean, I'll give Wendy Williams more of a credit for me wanting to come out here and do radio than and be a talk host in Oprah's ass. She made me disgusted. And she was never cute to look at, just to keep it 100. I'm sorry. I'm a Libra. I'm all about the arts, okay? I need pretty things, okay? And there's ways to make yourself look pretty. Stop playing. There's ways to enhance your beauty. You ain't got to always be enhanced, but you can't. Whatever. We're not going to get there tonight because I'm not going to get there. But, you know, Wendy Williams, for instance, she got me. I wanted to get into this because I'm just like, I like the fact that she don't give a fuck. She said what she want, and it may be degrading to the black community sometimes, and she may be, you know, she definitely has a hand in bringing down a lot of black people and things like that. But at the same time, she got on TV and she basically said her opinion however she wanted to say it, and I can still respect that. She stated her opinion, she would stand by it, and she didn't fucking kiss ass. She did exactly what someone in that situation would do. I get it. That's why I can never go to like Sirius FN or any of that, because I can't get into that. I would never sell out my people. I'm gonna always stay true. I'm gonna always have my own shit, my own networks. I don't need to be on Sirius. I don't need to be on FN AM. I don't need to be on Blog Talk. I'm just gonna use we're gonna use their platform to get my message across till I can get to where I need to be. Okay, just keep that in mind. But yeah, so that's the whole reason why I wanted to really get into this. So the point of me saying that to say, I found out what the problem was. The problem for me was the fact that black people, especially black women, were being depicted in a negative light. I wanted to also bring to light what happens in our community that doesn't get noticed. Rarely gets noticed. You know, so when young black men die and they don't want to talk about it, like, you know, brother DeLandre Minfield, look it up on my blog and my Facebook. He died the 28th of February. You know, they claim he killed himself. This was in Winchester, Virginia, but that's a fucking lie. And then the very next day, the 29th, a killed Dinkins. This is in North Carolina. This young man was trying to, you know, I guess he was getting served a warrant and he ran. You know, like any black man would do. I'm running from the cops too, my nigga. Y'all are killing us, shit. But that's another story. But he ran, and so allegedly, you know, this is just from what I read in my own research, he got shot 6 or 7 times in the back. You know, these are things that just happened. Why haven't we heard about these things? We don't, you know, but why do we hear about certain other things on the news? Think about it, family. Why do we hear about the Sandra Bland? We didn't hear about Ayanna McMillan. However you say that. Excuse me. Remember Ayanna in Kentucky? The little girl I was posting back in January and a little bit of February, where the young girl's 14 years old. She was found dead in her cell. It took the family had to bury the young 14-year-old baby before they even knew what happened to her. Then they claimed that she was put in some type of martial arts hold or some bullshit, and that's how she died. And they're still not receiving any type of justice, whatever that is. And they're still not receiving people talking about this. But this is the same thing that happened in Sandra Bland, family. Why isn't this as big as this? You're going to say because of the media. But if you're going to admit to me that it's the media's fault, then that means you need to start doing more supporting of Diamonds Radio and all these other shows out here that are doing things to report the news and have these constructive talks that we need to have. Because if you're just doing what the media tells you to do, and the media is blowing up Sandra Bland, it's a reason they're blowing up Sandra Bland. It's a reason they did. There haven't really been a situation, in my opinion, that I can remember that they blew up for that had to do with a black female dying, being killed. But they claim she committed suicide. Because they can't come out and say the black woman is scary. They can't just come out and say that. They cannot come out and say, I feared for my life with the black woman. She had a gun. We're still women. Even though we're black, we're still women. They can't say they feared us. They can say they fear you black men and get away with it. But you really can't say you feared a black woman. I mean, it's going to be a lot of uproars, okay? So what do? They kill us, which is why in that particular month of July, when Sandra Bland died, 5 other women died along with her within that 1 month. And the only one that they for some reason blew up, well, not for some reason, but I know why, but the reason why Sandra Bland blew up, the only one that blew up was Sandra Bland, basically. But again, that happened in July. That didn't get much, news. Fast forward, we're in January, the first month of January. I believe it was January 12th or the 11th. Do not quote me. Somewhere within the first 2 weeks of January. Ayanna McMillan was killed in her cell. Okay? Killed in her cell. She was found dead. They didn't know what happened. But they weren't saying the baby committed suicide. She's 14. That didn't get, much justice. And it frustrates me sometimes, not all the time, because I get some of us is out here doing it and I can't just rely on social media alone. However, it's frustrating when I basically put a call out to action for my black people. Like, let's all change our, our social media sites and things to support what's going on in Flint, what's going on with this young baby Guyana McMillan, because at the time she was one of the first within 2016 that happened to die at the hands of law enforcement. There was another young brother that happened January 1st in Vegas, I believe, but I don't remember his name. It's hard to keep up with these names, but I do my best. But we didn't really talk about her. We didn't change our profile pictures. We didn't want to change it to Flint. And as soon as Black History Month came along, in Jada, because Jada came out the same night Jada made her stupid fucking statement about her stupid bullshit ass Oscars and her husband not getting a nominee, was the same day that the world publicly everywhere knew about Flint. Some of us already knew about Flint in the community, but a lot of us didn't already know about it because it wasn't on the news, and it happened. Flint, then here comes Jada with her bullshit. Ironic, but people still wanted to take the bait. They had to fucking talk about it. They just had to fucking pay attention to it. They had to give it energy. Meanwhile, them energy vampires, and I may be getting a little bit too deep for some of us, but them energy vampires is eating up all that energy y'all taking to put into this bullshit. All that energy as a whole. And it took us away from talking about Black History Month and the accomplishments and achievements and inventions of our black people. I just don't get it. I mean, I get it, but it's just, I don't know how else to get the message across, basically. So, that's that. Damn, I talked for like 45 minutes straight. I just be talking. But we were having a conversation for the most part about thirsty ass individuals. You're like, what is this topic about? The topic was really about just to be confident in yourself and don't look for anyone else to be a fucking leader. And on top of that, don't always be trying to reach and want what the white man has. I mean, thirsty can go for a lot of ways. And in the description, I'll fix the description so it can better portray what we talked about. But this is what I do. I pick the topics an hour before the show. I come on, do random out, free it. But this is real. This is me. This is how I feel. Ain't no game. I ain't pretending to be somebody I'm not, okay? So, we got some callers. If you do want to call in, please call in. Like I said, we're talking about, thirsty-ass individuals, and people trying to want what the white man has. They want to dress like the white man. They want money like the white man. They want to work for the white man. They don't want to do nothing for the black man. And I just feel like we need to get rid of the word coon. Fuck coon. Let's call you what you are. You're thirsty. You're thirsty. I think coon was a word white people probably invented too, and I'm against white people shit, but I know, I can bet my bottom dollar black people invented the word thirsty, or at least they invented the definition of what thirsty means now, which what I'm calling thirsty is wanting something that you ain't got no business trying to get, or doing too much when you should just be yourself and just fucking chill out. You can let somebody know that you're interested, but you ain't gotta, what's up, baby, you so sexy, and blah, 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 mother, goddess of the earth and universe, and blah. I don't need that. I know what I am, baby. I'm confident. I got this. Okay? I don't need you black men to, not all but some, when I'm talking about, well, I'm about to go take a shower. What would you do? I'm taking a shower. Well, can I join you? No, nigga. Why? Like, don't be one of those fellas, brothers. Don't be one of those, can I too? Well, how about me too? If I tell you I'm eating, don't say, well, can I have some? When you gonna cook for me? Men want to be in control. Men want to lead. Be the fucking leader. If I decide I'm cooking or something, say, when can I take you out? Or say, well, when can I cook for you? Don't be, well, when you gonna cook for me? Never, nigga, never. How about that? Never, ever will I cook for your ass. You don't demand shit around here. You offer some shit. And most of the time, if you sit up here, you say, well, when can I cook for you? She probably gonna say, baby, I'm just cook for you. When you want to come over? At least that's what real women do, like myself. Is it a game? Is it a mind trick? No, not really. It's just the fucking real. No one wants too much of anything. And no one wants to feel like they have to do something. So when you say, well, can I too? No, you can't join me in the shower. No, you can't eat with me. No. Take the initiative. You want to be in control and lead everything? Take me out. I want some fucking scrimps and chicken and pasta. Ghetto. Some scrimps. I want some scrimps, okay? What else? Shit, call me back before I call you. Women too. If I say I'm gonna call you back, I may call you back 2-3 days later, but I'm gonna call you back. I'm busy. I got a life. Y'all see what I'm over here dealing with? I got my own radio show. I'm on Monday through Friday, okay? I got 2 other radio shows I'm on for 2 hours along with my own radio show. I got blogs to write. I got social media to keep up. I gotta stay in the know. I gotta know the news, okay? I can't get back to all your calls, but eventually I'd call you back. May not be when you want, but I will. So don't call me. You're supposed to call me. No. No, don't call me before I get to call your ass back. Okay, so that's that. Again, topic of tonight, thirsty ass people. Thirsty ass niggas. Thirsty ass is gonna be the new word for these coons out here. I'm tired of these coons. I'm tired of the word coon. We invented the word thirsty, or at least the new definition of what thirsty is, which is doing too fucking much and trying to get something that you ain't got no business, or trying to reach a level or reach something that you ain't got no business trying to attain, okay? Stop trying to be like the white man, want the white man stuff, eat like the white man, be like the white man. Stop kissing ass. Stop trying to always talk to every individual that your friend or your cousin is talking to. Are they friends? Anybody got time for that? Stop being thirsty. You lead yourself. You be a leader. You go out here. You have the confidence and you have the respect, not just for yourself, but for your brothers and sisters out here, and see if you don't fucking change some shit. Watch positive shit come back to you. I'm out here working my ass off and I'm getting great shit come back to me. I'm tired, but you know what? Fuck it. This is great. I love what the fuck I do. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. So, if you would like to call in and voice your opinion, please do so. We're having just an open conversation. I've been all over the place. Okay? I've been all over the place. But if you want to call in, 646-716-8991. Press 1 if you would like to speak. We do have a couple people that would like to speak. We have a lot of people who want to speak. I did not see we have so many people on the line. Oh God, I just been talking. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. Area code 678. You are live on the Diamonds Radio Show. Crazy ass topic. Thirsty ass individuals. What do you want to add or ask or whatever? The floor is yours.
Well, I'm kind of used to going first now, so I'll just go ahead and say what I gotta say. Well, the thirsty men, particularly, there's definitely a lot of thirsty guys out here, and I was a thirsty dude myself from the ages of 19 to 21. And that's when I was really in college, and I was just really thirsty, and I tried a lot of stuff. And I had a lot of people talk behind my back about all the little crazy stuff I did, because, I was kind of fresh and whatever. But, after gaining that experience, I became much more disciplined. And, it just, to me, it became like a body. It just became like flesh. That's a person that has bones and flesh and blood and such. So really it became more of the fact that, I was more interested in the person's personality. And I was interested in their, mental facilities and such. But for the dudes, the problem is that this has somewhat become the culture, thirstiness. I can make an assumption and say that the New Yorkers kind of popularized the thirstiness because of how they're really outlandish and flamboyant, or how they talk to women. It just kind of spread out like that. So it just became some part of the culture and such. But really, there's a way for you to talk to women and get their attention and such. What you do really is, and this is just from my perspective, rule number one when talking to people, is to gauge who you're talking to. So you have to see if this chick a hood rat, is this chick not a hood rat? And if the chick is a hood rat, then that's when you can be thirsty in most cases, because they really like the attention. There's some women who really, really, really like the attention. You can get at them like an animal. And then, but you have to really balance it out. Of course, for all people in general. That's a blanket statement. But for like the Claire Huxtables of the world and in-betweens and such,
Right.
You just really get their attention and be like, hey, excuse me, miss, think you look nice and such. My name is such and such. I want to, do you want to go out for a coffee or, or a bagel? Or what's your schedule looking like a couple days from now? I want to sit down and talk to you and see what's up. See if we can link up.
Right.
See if we can vibe. Or, whatever type of special adjectives you want to throw in there. The adjectives range basically off of what women you talk to in what area of the country.
Right.
Southern women, you have to use really outlandish adjectives to get their attention.
What?
Northern women is more straight to the point because they're like, okay, what do you want? Get to the point, and I like that. And West Coast women is different as well.
The bay babies is the best.
West Coast women are very militant, so we gotta really be confident, and step up to them properly because there's a lot of beautiful women on the West Coast, and you just have to really. Everybody thinks that they're the flyest out there. Every woman thinks that they're just the flyest out there. And
well, not everybody can be too fly. You know what I mean? It's just how it is.
Right. And you're supposed to feel that way because everybody is unique and such. So, but with the thirsty guys, it's really annoying. And I don't really hang around the packs of guys when I go out. Like when I go out with some male friends, I'm usually with 2 or 3 of them. We're very respectful. We're almost in our 30s now, my friends. So they're not 30 already. So it's we're just on a whole different vibe with it and such. And it's just a game of numbers. But you have to be respectful at the same time. Respect the person. If that one person you're talking to, that one chick you're talking to, she doesn't respond, and just go to talk to another chick, and just keep going till you find somebody you bond with and such. But with the thirstiness, it's really annoying. It's really immature, and it just really I used to have coworkers back when I had a 9 to 5 working could not work from home, but back when I had a 9 to 5 working in a building, I used to have really thirsty coworkers who used to get on my nerves, and I just really wanted to punch them in the mouth because they was so thirsty, and it was kind of embarrassing me because I was standing next to him. I'm like, no, I'm not associated with this guy whatsoever. I just work with him. But it's really desperate, and it's really a sign of weakness. It makes the man look weak when he's so thirsty.
That's what I said. Anybody got time for that? You shooting yourself in the foot once you become thirsty because me, by default, I'm going to write you off. And my homegirl, for the most part, is going to listen to me. So she going to write your ass off too because she going to be like, if she writing you off as being thirsty, well, then you must be thirsty. Because why are you in my inbox checking for my friend? Because she look cute on Snapchat with me. Can we be cute? Can y'all just admire the fact that some black women out here are just cute? You ain't got to say something every time. If you're in public, that's different, But do you always got to make notations of the girl and her friend all the time? And it's not you look really nice, you look really beautiful, not things like that. It's, damn, you sexy. Damn, I'm trying to fuck. Damn, when can you let me holler? Damn, you let me take you out? No. I ain't got time for that.
It's breaking the ice is very interesting, and it is it's a very interesting aspect when you do it online. It's even a more interesting aspect when you do it face to face. When I'm close to a woman face to face, usually in this day and time and age, women are usually doing something which preoccupies them, meaning that they're either on the phone or they're listening to music. We're doing something on purpose to ignore the world because they don't want to be talked to. But there's things that you can do to get their attention. Usually what I say is, excuse me, miss, you dropped something. And that usually gets their attention. Is that a lie? Yes. And then
I've got that before. It works.
Yeah, it works. And then that's when you come in smooth and be respectful. But the woman can't flip that on you and be like, oh, I don't like people lying to me. And then that's when you say, okay, well, I promise I'll never lie to you again. And then you just go with the smoothness. And
you're funny.
Just be respectful. Show her that, you know, you're a man, you're a stand-up guy.
You're a stand-up guy.
You know, you can handle that. So...
You're funny. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, woo, that one's funny. If y'all are just tuning in, I just got a rant. I just got a whole bunch of calls out of nowhere. The phone line was probably stumped or something. I know my phone kicks a lot of people off. Blog Talk kicks a lot of people off a lot of the time. So again, I never really, hang up on y'all or anything. It's just being Blog Talk. So if you would like to call in and it's tripping, send me a message on Facebook or anywhere else, and I will try to relay the message or your information on air. One person wanted me to let everybody know that simps are for tricks. Okay. Thank you, Brother Tyler. I don't know if you're gonna... Tequila? Yes, I am drinking tequila. How'd you know? Y'all are funny. Y'all got to know me already. Okay, so peace, family. If you're just tuning in, what are we talking about? I know y'all see the topic. Thirsty ass individuals. What the fuck is Two Fly talking about? Well, y'all know I gotta be in the ratchetness and the consciousness together. I always figure out how. Thirsty ass people. Today pissed me off because this boy kept trying to talk to me because he kept seeing me in my friend's Snapchats, and I was just like, that's annoying. It's thirsty. So I figured we need to talk about thirsty people. But what also wanted me to talk about thirsty people is all the scared ain't shit ass black folks out here who are deceiving and scamming us just to kiss the white man's ass. You're no longer a coon to me. You're just a fucking thirsty ass individual. Same thing for you celebrities. You're not coons to me anymore. You're just a thirsty ass individual. This is your new terminology. You heard it first on Diamonds Radio. Spread the knowledge, family. No more coon talk. I think the white man invented that particular word. Thirsty. You're thirsty. You want to be the white man's stew. You want to do what the white man says. You want to be a part of everything the white man do. Ain't nobody got time for that. You need to be a leader. You need to do stuff for yourself and for your people. Why? Because every other race is doing shit for their community and their people, even if they can't see the fucking the prize at the end. They just tunnel vision. They don't even know what's in the fucking tunnel, and they are giving their lives for their culture. White, Muslim, Jews, Hispanic. They ride or die for theirs, but we can't. Why? Because there's so many thirsty ass motherfuckers who want to be everything but black. I don't have time for that. I don't. I need you to get your fucking shit together. I need you to hop on this motherfucking happy train, or be prepared to get dealt with in the end when, we seek you. But no more lukewarm people. Can't have it. Don't have time for that. You got me fucked up. Can't have lukewarm people. You either with us or you're against us. Period. If you're not with us 110%, then you're fucking against us. This means that you still are comfortable with something that the white man is doing. Most of y'all are gonna try to hit me with, some bullshit. I hate when people find out I'm pro-black and they want to say, well, do you own a bank account? Well, do you work for the white man? Well, do you take a shower in your house? Do you pay bills? Do you use the phone? Look here. Thirsty ass, looking for attention. You just want to piss me off and fuck up my aura, and you just want to see some negative shit. But instead of asking me if I do have to forcefully use the white man shit and forcefully have to pay for the white man shit, how about you ask how you could be a part of this black movement with your thirsty ass? Thirsty ass, you thirsty. You too worried about what I'm doing with my money and where I'm buying my clothes and XYZ and where I'm getting my food when there's a lot of fucking bullshit out here you should be worried about. Don't worry about me and if I'm doing XYZ in order to prove my allegiance to the Black Power movement. Motherfucker. When motherfuckers hit me with that, I say, baby, check my website, check my blog, check my social media, check my YouTube, check my blog talks. And if you still can't find anything that is going to help you out in a positive way, come to me. Because once I talk to you for 5 minutes, I can figure out what the fuck your ass need. I'm just saying. I'm like a little therapist. I'm like a sue therapist. You know, my best friend is a real life therapist. She really does. She has a degree in everything. Okay, so that makes me, you know, an apprentice. So I'm like a sue therapist. Okay, so legally, as far as America in the legal system is concerned, I can't really give out legal advice. I mean, legal advice. I can't really, you know, counsel people, but I technically can. And this is what I'm technically doing on my show. I'm counseling y'all, trying to help bring y'all to light, let y'all see shit in a different light. You know, take back our power. Fuck the white man. We get it. We get it, okay? But you need to be out here worried about how you can be a part of this black power movement. And sometimes we are going to have to use the white man's fucking shit to get shit across to get us to a certain point. But I don't plan to stay on the white man's fucking shit forever. Just know that, okay? So let's take some other callers. The guy from the Six says, sorry, but Chris Rock is a coon, literally. Sorry, sis. I mean, I don't care. Call him what you want. I'm calling everybody a motherfucking thirsty ass individual. We got a caller from area code 267. Area code 267, you're live on the Diamonds Radio Show. What do you want to add to our conversation?
267.
Yeah, that's you, brother. Peace.
Damn, I got on this fast?
You surely did. Did you want to add anything, brother?
I didn't know I was gonna get on this fast, but you know, this is Over Man from Rebel Alliance Media, and I just want to say that you know, I'm just here, you know, listening, supporting, listening, you know, the media outlets that's on Black liberation. I'm against the idea that there'll ever be a Black liberation. And, you know, I'm just hearing the ideas from, you know, these different Black leaders to see if they really are about going out in these streets now and business.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. I feel the same way. When it comes to when we're talking about things like that, we have to make sure that the people that are talking about it has a plan, or at least has started implementing the plan, or at least in conversation. You know, we can't say, oh, I hate people call me on my show. Oh, you be fucking up my broadcast. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, but we got to make sure that, you know, not everything for one can be discussed, you know, fully out there, but we at least got to make sure the people that are doing the groundwork, especially, what their intentions are and what is their plan, if that is a part of their solution or their goal. We got a lot of people, especially with this Black Lives Matter movement, which is a bunch of bullshit that's already been infiltrated. And we know this, okay? We know the Black Lives Matter movement, for the most part, the start of it. Not all the chapters, you know, because I know a lot of different chapters that actually do shit, but I'm talking about the main people that started the shit and the people that they put in the face of it. There's some fucking agents, so there's some bullshit, and I will be addressing this in future shows for those who care. I will be going there with these thirsty ass individuals, because we're not using coon, we're using thirsty ass individuals. But we know things like that get infiltrated. But if people aren't on the ground checking the other people on the ground, like, what your ass out here doing? What is your intention? What is your goal? Let me see some plans. Then we're going to always be left out in the loop. And a lot of us have just allowed the Black Lives Matter movement, especially, just do what they've been doing, and no one's been going back checking. We just assume because the name is Black Lives Matter, we're just like, well, I mean, we see everybody else get behind you, so we're going to get behind you because it's Black support, it's Black unity. But when we started checking behind these motherfuckers, we realized, hold up, y'all ain't got no plan. You're not organized. And you're a motherfucking agent. So how the fuck we gonna work with you? Yeah, go ahead.
I got you. I'm sorry for interrupting, but can I establish something? I'm establishing that there's no plan because it's not a part of the grand scheme of America. You understand? You have to look at things from the objective point of view. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a part of the grand scheme for Black people to come together. If we did our research and we really researched what the white man is up to, you know, we have to you know, I'm not trying to scare nobody, but if we serious about this, then, you know, this stuff cannot even be, you know, discussed over the radio.
You know what I'm saying? This stuff got to be some real strategic, and I'm not saying that I'm about it. I'm saying that I don't believe this is ever going to happen. That's what I'm saying. So
I can respect that, brother. I mean, a lot of people feel in that way, and I respect those people feel that way, you know. But a lot of us, you know, maybe you're supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to make other people feel that way. We don't know what the grand scheme of everything is. None of us know any of that. We can only be control of ourselves, and we can only know what we have to do. And we can try to help guide other people and teach them and let them know what our truth is. But the truth is, ain't people gonna do what the hell they want to do, whether they know the truth or not. The saying is, once you know better, you do better. But just because you know better does not mean you're going to do better. Just look at America. They know better. Oh, they know better. They're still not doing better. So I hear exactly what you're saying, brother. And part of me agrees with you, but the other part of me is that's just me. My positive, peaceful spirit is not all of us, but some of us, or at least me and my folks, we going to be okay. So.
Okay, can I say one more thing?
Please, go ahead, brother.
It's not just thirsty ass niggas, that thirsty ass niggas stuff that you talking about concerning, you know what I'm saying, their bodies is that's just people that are inexperienced and they're just showing their I guess they're hype about it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean for what I'm listening, you know what I'm saying, for what you're talking about, these people are just driven by how you look rather than getting to know you really, so that person is probably immature. But it's not just thirsty ass niggas, it's bitch ass niggas, it's you know what I'm saying, two-faced snake ass niggas, it's niggas like that, it's turncoat ass niggas, brother Baines ass niggas.
Hey, let the brother tell it, because the brothers know better than me, okay? I was just more so just talking about thirsty ass people.
Check it out. Check it out. You gotta understand that that's the reason why we even talk about this on the radio right now. Black liberation, This shit could happen overnight, but why? Because bitch ass niggas. I'm talking about niggas that just want to talk about bitch ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like they don't want to build on the knowledge. They rather build on the ego and build on personality rather than
that's real.
Knowledge. You understand what I'm saying?
That's real. And them the niggas we need to leave behind. Them the ones either we gonna reach back and see if you can grab the hand and get the knowledge and we can pull you up, or we just gonna leave your ass right there, because we can't take everybody. Not everybody gonna make it. But we just gotta make sure that we acknowledge them folks and we leave them alone. I see a lot of queens, especially in the community, that are with some fuck niggas. And I be sitting here, they be calling me, they ask me for advice. I'm sitting here like, what the hell is you doing with this piece of shit? He not even conscious, and you're not even working on trying to help get him to there. See, my thing is this. I don't care what level you're at. If you have a good personality and you're willing and you have an open mind and you're willing to actually learn from me, I don't care what level of consciousness, or even if you're still fucking asleep. I'm going to try, because to me, that's what I'm supposed to do as a black woman. I've always felt as if a lot of black men, they just need someone who knows what the fuck they talking about. They around basic ass women all they damn lives. Not all, but some, okay? And they ain't never met no real woman who had some knowledge of self. And half the time we will just blow them brothers off because we like, I'm not talking about the thugs. I'm just talking about the men that don't have it together. I'm talking about all men that don't have it together. We can't just blow them off because they're not conscious. You never fucking know what you know that can help change the people. You know how many men I know that I dated that wasn't conscious, that turned to be conscious, and now are in a relationship, or got kids, are married, and they're doing fucking great. And they always hit me up like, Steph, if it had not been for you, you helped me get to this. And I'm like, I didn't do nothing that I wasn't supposed to do. That's just me naturally. I naturally want to help folks. You came into my life. We didn't work out, but whatever you were supposed to learn from me, you learned. And you grew. Not all of us can do that, but that's something that I take, and I don't take that for granted. And if some of you women out there are like that, go for it. Not all women are for that. Not all women is meant, to do that, but you never know. And black men, especially black men, do you know how powerful that you guys are for us women? We want to do things for you, black men. We want to look cute and do our hair for y'all. So please acknowledge us when we do something different. Please give us attention. Not asking for thirsty attention, but just acknowledge us. You know, random notes of kindness, random texts of kindness. I was just thinking about you, beautiful. Thank you for being in my life. Or I'm so happy with you. Because most women are going to do these things regardless. We're just romantic, emotional women. Most of us, not all, but most of us women. You know, when you give that back to us, it makes us feel confident. And it makes us want to do more for you. The better we feel about the relationship with you men, the better you men are going to feel. And I guarantee if you do happen to participate in sexual activities, because we grown, I guarantee she gonna give you that ass in the bed, okay? You gonna have so much fun. Happy wife, happy life. Y'all ain't ever heard of that? Same thing with a girl. You got a happy girl, you got a happy life. And it doesn't really take much. But we want to do things for men. We really do. Or at least I do. And at least a lot of women that I know. It's real easy. Nowadays, I don't see a lot of women, not to be rude, but I don't see a lot of women requiring much. Because we understand a lot of our men have been brainwashed and they have been bought to this idea that they really aren't shit and they're never going to be shit. So a lot of them live this really lifestyle when they can do more. A lot of us do. Somebody said y'all will call us thirsty. No, that's why I said give us attention, but don't give us thirsty attention. Don't give us too much attention. Attention is just... Thirsty is like I said before. If you call me and I say I'm gonna call you back, don't call me back before I call you. That's thirsty. If I tell you I'm taking a shower, don't say, well, can I join? If I say I'm eating, don't say, well, can I have some? When you go make me some? Little things like that are really annoying because it makes us women think that you're not independent, that you can't do shit for your damn self. Of course, naturally, if a woman does click, naturally, she's eventually going to just invite herself over to your house. She's not going to fuck. Well, maybe I'm different. Maybe 2 Flies is different in a confident woman, but I don't need a man to come and tell me, well, can I? When I'm ready to take a shower with you, baby, I'm going to come take a shower with you. When I'm ready to cook for you, I'm going to come cook for you. When I'm ready to call you back, I'm going to call you back. What's too much? Too much is going overboard. Continuously calling after I said I'm going to call you back later. Continuously texting me after I said I'm going to text you back later. Things like that. Not giving attention on compliments. I never get sick and tired of compliments. I don't know any women that does. I really don't. Compliments all day. So I guess the question, brother, in the chat room you should be asking me so much is maybe you should give me examples of is XYZ too thirsty? Because all I think thirsty is doing too much when you can tell it's not wanted. Especially doing things like calling and texting and just showing up. I mean, I have brothers who just show up at my house, y'all. Show up at my house. Like, why are you here? You wasn't answering your phone. Because I'm busy. Well, I'm just checking on you. You see me on social media? You see me do my radio show? I do. So I'm good, bruh. I'm busy. A lot of men don't like busy women. A lot of men are used to women that just be at home with the babies and not doing nothing. I'm not saying that's wrong if you do that as a woman, but I'm just saying a lot of men are used to that. So when a woman is busy, you want to keep pressing us for time and attention. My thing is this. As a man, if you want a woman, you let her know. And then you wait to see if she wants you back. You don't need to keep pressing on. The whole playing hard to get, that shit is fucking played out. I don't even think women are playing hard to get anymore, in my opinion. I really don't. I just really think they're just out here saying, fuck it. They're singing, what's that song by The Pack? It's my pussy, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm a big girl now. They singing that song. That's by The Pack. I forget what the name is, but it's a song. That's how the song go. And that's how women feel right now. So they not really requiring too much to keep it on the real. Okay? So to do all that extra shit, trying to show her you want her, I'm sorry, but there are women out here that actually would appreciate that. And if there's a woman and you're trying for a really long time, if you're trying for more than a week to get a woman's attention, in my opinion, you're wasting your time. Because in my opinion, most women know if they want you or not within the first day. And then if you happen to do something different, it may change within the next 3 or 4 days, but it has to do with what she's going through in her life. You may catch her at an emotional state where she's feeling vulnerable. Something just happened in her life. And you may happen to be there to uplift her. Well, then she may want you now. When maybe 3 days she didn't want you. It's always like, I really can't always give a straight answer because it's always a what ifs in a different situation. But for the most part, if you attempt and you do not see her attempting the same way that you are. So if you call her and she never's calling you, that's a red flag. If you text her first, she's never texting you, that shit is something you need to look at. I look at shit like that, yes, because you should be thinking about me, and you should be thinking about me, and you should be trying to get to know me even when you're fucking busy. Even when I'm doing my motherfucking radio show, I still have people who will hit me up and I'm sitting here like, I'm busy. But you was never listening. You was never listening because you don't fucking care. So I don't have time for you. It's every situation, every scenario is going to be different, black people. And that's just, for black men especially, because I'm a black woman, that's just what I've encountered. That's what most of the people that I know, my friends, encounter. No one has time for someone who's just constantly trying to get your attention. And I feel as if it's draining. As a black man, eventually you're going to get sick and tired of trying to gain attention from black women. And, you're not going to want us no more? Or are you going to just not be the same man? I met a lot of men who were very generous, very kind, very understanding, compassionate, consistent and persistent. And through different types of women, they just broke these people down, these men down. And I'm just like, damn, now when these brothers meet women, they don't trust them. They don't want to even take them on a date. Nothing. They feel like all women are materialistic. All women want money. All women's not shit. Why? Because most of you black women out here are treating our men like they're not shit, and that's not fair. Not all the black men are not shit, but like I said, the ones that I feel as if that I met that were actually about some shit, all of y'all are in the house. Y'all reading books, gaining more knowledge of self. And that's cool and all. But some of us other women aren't in the house all the time. And we looking for y'all black fine ass men that's in the house, okay? I told y'all, okay? I'm looking for y'all. But when I go to the clubs and stuff, I just meet people who are not conscious, of course, and so I'm still having conscious talks with them. I don't give a damn. I don't care if I'm drunk or high. I'm still having them conversations. But we need those men. And I'm not saying go to the club. I'm just saying you need to get out. We need to start having meet and greets, in areas. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start fucking doing that in Los Angeles once I get my license back. Because y'all know I ain't got no license right now. Because the fucking system. They're trying to keep me down. Because they know once I get my license, I'm going to always be up in the area. And I'm going to be causing fucking chaos. And they don't want that from Two Fly. So that part. But anyway, that's what we need to do. We need to start having fucking meet and greets. Things like that. So we get to know the people in our area. So we get to meet them. And also, so we can figure out who's single and if we can hang out and date, or if we just need to be brothers and sisters. It just is what it is, okay? If that's your goal, that's your goal. My goal is not to fucking date right now. My goal is not to meet nobody, to settle down. My goal is to help as much as possible to just enlightening and educating and empowering our people, through entertainment. I mean, I'm entertaining. So let me just stop talking for a second because we got some callers. Sorry, everybody. I didn't know we had some callers. We have a caller. Oh, actually, first, DJ G, I forgot you was on the line up there. I opened your mic a long time ago. DJ G, you on the line, bestie? Do you want to add anything? Because I know you want to add something. I know you do. Do you want to add something?
I just want to say...
I can't even hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. What were you saying?
I just saw a trailer for a new movie about this nice white family, and then out pops Queen Latifah with this braid wig on her head, okay? And the braid got beads on the girl. She looking like throwback Stevie Wonder or something. I'm just not understanding stuff. She's talking about stuff.
See, she's thirsty. She's thirsty. She wants to be a mammy so bad. She wants to win a Mammy Award so bad. She's thirsty. How do you like my new...
That has to stop. Stop being a mammy with a braid wig.
I can't word from coon to thirsty. How do you like that?
I mean, Mariah Carey has a song called Thirsty on her album, The Elusive Chanteuse. And so basically it is what it is. Like, you be thirsty out here. Doing too much. The thirst is really real. Thirst has always been real. Thirst has always been real, so.
Man, the thirst is real, and we gotta start calling the thirst out, because we've just allowed the thirst to just be something that's just normal. Now the thirst is normal. That ain't normal. Tell these young men, stop being thirsty. Men, you tell these women stop being thirsty because there's a lot of thirsty women out here too. Okay, in my opinion, there's a lot of thirsty men, but the thirsty women, in my opinion, are worse because they just be trying to take some of y'all men's clothes off.
Stop being thirsty because the men are not going to stop being thirsty because the thirsty women constantly remind them about sex even when they're not worried about it. It's always a hoe trying to twerk for Vizio, twerking for perfume, twerking for beer bottles, twerking for the new album, twerking, being ratchet for every little thing. And so even if a man is not worried about sex for 5 minutes or whatever, there will be a commercial or something, to remind him about sex. And sometimes you just be the closest thing to him, when that computer goes, oh yeah, sex, women, making women, oh, there's a woman right there, let me come over here and be thirsty because now I'm all excited because of something I saw on TV or whatever the case it is.
Right. I feel you on that one. A brother in the chat room said, I get told I don't call or text enough. I don't want to get called thirsty. Well, brother, this is my suggestion to you, okay? Call and text once. They will respond when they want to. And if you feel as if their response is too late, a day, 2 days, maybe even 3 days, then it's up to you if you want to keep messing with them and respond to them or not. But my thing is, I'm going to call and or text you once. And if I don't get a response, bye. The number deleted. I'm not going to keep calling you. And same thing if a man is calling and texting me, if I don't respond, most of the time they just leave me alone and never talk to me again, and that's cool. If I don't respond to you, if a woman don't respond to you, brother, leave her ass alone. Anybody got time for that?
Being thirsty is a part of the game, though. Like, you can't even, as a woman, be in a relationship with somebody who is not willing to be thirsty for you. Like, if he's not going to press you, that's when somebody who you need to be in a relationship. It's usually actually a sign that they're not all the way in the relationship, So the thing is that...
See, that's people that want to be serious. I'm not talking about that. That's people that actually want to be serious. That's actually a real relationship. I'm talking about the young people.
I feel like that's what he's talking about. He said if he keep pressing...
I don't know.
Ask him. You were talking about if you really like somebody. I know you're not talking about just getting somebody's number. You just got their number or something. But if you really feeling a girl or whatever, like, a lot of times it's kind of scary because we're so used to guys being standoffish and that type of stuff. But then when somebody is really pressing you, it's like, it is gross. But ultimately, as you grow up, you learn that it's much better to be with somebody who is just overly excited about being with you. If somebody who has eyes want to be there, and then it's like, well, if you're going to get outside.
Well, I'm talking to us young people that we ain't trying in relationships. Ain't nobody trying. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thirstiness is bullshit. Big J talking about some fuck love. Big J, you been on some fuck love for a minute. When you gonna not say fuck love? It's a serious question. I'm not being funny. Just for real. Do you ever feel as if you gonna ever be on some, okay, I'm pro love, or do you think it's fuck love, or is it because of past situations? You should call in unless you're at work. It's late. You might be at work.
I think Big J can't get a girl. That's why he's so angry. He can't get a woman.
Okay. I'm not going to answer that. We have another caller. Area code 864. You're live on the Diamonds Radio. I'm sorry. I pulled your line earlier and I went to AG. My bad. But you are live. Is there anything that you wanted to add to our conversation?
Peace. My name is Shabab. I'm calling from South Carolina. What's going on, family?
Peace, brother. Peace. What do you want to add to our conversation?
Well, I'm just listening. I think the last queen was saying something about, I guess, the thirst being present definitely shows the active manhood within inside a man, because we do have some guys that are not thirsty for women at all. So I think, we should definitely know how to control our thirst or being able to balance our thirst. But I think, as we're saying, a thirst, it basically can be associated with a need or desire. And I know definitely damn well I need, I want, and desire for always my black woman. I'm not one of these guys that compromise and they say, well, okay, I can do without. And I do, really feel like we as men should develop our inner manhood to not always look at the hips on a woman, or to be able to look at internally at the spiritual nature of the woman.
Right.
In the present, the fact that she takes care of her family, that she puts her all into her cooking, the fact that she has a garden, that she loves a plant, these types of things that we should love and desire inside the true nature of a woman. But at the same time, I do know a brother with a mentality or a certain respect for women as I do. I would be looked at as a clown within inside the normalcy of society right now. Like you say, the brothers that are in the house reading the book aren't the brothers that are popular. You understand? We still look to women, and we like women. You understand? Even though they're, they might be, we're going to say very Negro-pen in nature. We still look at the essence of that black woman. But a lot of times they are like to hell with you because you're reading or because you're trying to find out more about yourself. I could care less for that. And as we're talking about thirst, there are a lot of women that only select the thirstiest guys. There are a lot of relationships right now that are predicated, and the winner is the guy that was the thirstiest. And it has been definitely a hard to get type of thing. And a lot of these women want to see what you're going to do in order to achieve her, in order to get her. And I do feel like sometimes with a man, there should be sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? There should be certain things that we're willing to put in and to do. It shouldn't be just as easy. So a lot of times us as men, we should be inquisitive. Or, damn, should I put in? As we're talking about, going over our thirst mark or being under our thirst level. Because we want to get what we need in life. So I think as we are talking about us as black men and black women being so separated on the relationship chart, and right now we are being developed and programmed by white people. So I'm looking at the beauty of a woman through some leggings. You understand? Because that's popular now. And that's basically, I'm developing a certain thirst because I'm lusting for her. I'm like, ooh, I just want some of that booty. Ooh, I just want some of that. And there are some transgender folks out here probably that, have booties and all this other stuff as well. So if we're not careful of how we utilizing our thirst, we will find ourselves in a very messed up situation. Because a lot of our guys have been in situations where they've gotten robbed because they couldn't evaluate their thirst because they were too damn thirsty. And they wanted to go over there and get some booty, and then, they were just naive to the circumstances of what's going on and got robbed. So a lot of times this will teach you, definitely, how to control your thirst.
Well, thank you, brother, for that. I definitely agree. I think that, you got to know how to control. That's just what it is. But I think every generation just has their own definition of what thirst is. And I think in my generation, that shit's just played out. It's just, at least to me. And I know everyone says, you're so different. But I know there got to be other women that have the same mindset as me, or at least think like me. Like, that shit just fucking played out. That shit's not cute. It was cute when I was 18. It was very fucking cute. Thirsting on me, showing all my homegirls. Look at the text message. Look what he bought me. Look what he doing. Look at him. I didn't even call him back. Look at him calling me back. Hey, baby, how you doing? Now it's, I'm busy. I got shit to do. I don't have time to sit here and fucking call you back and answer your calls. Like, if I want to talk to you, I will make sure that I make the time to talk to you. But I just think that's just a woman that's about her stuff. She gonna let you know, I'm busy. I'll let men know every night between the hours of 6 and midnight, I'm busy. I'm not going out with you. I'm not answering any calls. I'm not talking to you. I'm busy. Period. And then during the day, I'm probably tired and I'm probably working on what I'm going to do for the night for the show. So either you're going to get with it or you're not. But even a thirsty man, that's irritating to me at this point. Like, I'm busy. I don't need that. What you can do for me is, how can you help me in this radio show? How can you help support this? That's it. That's just me though. So we have another caller. I think this caller from ATL, area code 404. You are live on the Diamonds Radio Show. What do you want to add to the conversation?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, sis. Peace, sis. Welcome. I am fantastic. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just turned 27 on the 3rd a couple minutes ago. So.
Happy birthday! Look at you! Happy born day, queen.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to add to our conversation?
Well, I don't know too much about being thirsty anymore because my kind of I'm thirsty for one thing. I'm thirsty and
Hello? You still with us? I know.
Hello? Hey.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Who is that in the background? Somebody, can y'all mute y'all phones? Y'all got a background noise.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's clanging some pipe together.
Right?
maybe she on the toilet.
No. It just hung up on her. I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, folks. Y'all know how y'all know how this shit go. Blog talk just be hang up on everybody. People can't get in. I got 2 people who was in the chat room like, I've been trying to call. I don't know. Just stay with me, folks. Stay with me. I'm gonna get my own shit pretty soon. This fool said, y'all in the chat room are crazy. Basically, they in the chat room talking about their age. Our generation's fucked up. Our generation's fucked up. One says, I'm 26. Our generation's messed up. The next one says, I'm 33. I'm telling you, our generation's fucked up. The next one says, well, 30 is cool in Canada. Then he says, thirst is validation for most women. I don't have time for that. Like I said, that shit was cute at one point. That's just not cute to me. Maybe in the future it will be again. Maybe I just got too much going on right now.
And that's all the way funky though. For women, it depends too on the level that the man can afford to be thirsty. For example, if you just showing up, with some food or whatever, then girl might be like, oh, I got stuff to do. You feel me? But if you're showing up with a new car, then you feel like you're thirsty ass in, okay? And we talking about you thirsty. We talking about look at my baby got.
That's the only reason why a man would give me a car like that is because he see what I'm out here doing and he, like Drake say, I respect your hustle. Your hustle don't ever go unnoticed, baby. That's all I be talking about. That's my biggest pet peeve with black men. Thirsty girl, that is a man appreciating what he got.
Oh, you see, y'all see, fellas? You see?
That I mean. Y'all don't know how to recognize a real one when you see one because half of y'all is just really haters. Half of y'all don't want to see a girl doing something positive because your ass ain't doing nothing and you know you gonna have to start questioning yourself. I'm starting flying in some West Coast women. Your guts. You said you travel. You don't travel to the West Coast. You only be where you be at? You say you live in ATL. Maybe you do need some West Coast women in your life. Have you ever had a West Coast woman in your life? Have you been to the West Coast? Let me know. If y'all want to call in, I got about 15 minutes left of the show. I was only supposed to do an hour tonight. I'm so tired. I did 2 shows last night. I got no sleep last night. I had a photo shoot today. Bomb, okay? Then I had 2 freaking radio shows today. Goodness gracious. Make sure y'all check out my new show on In the Black Radio. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday. And then on the Panther Party at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Those numbers, I do not have them off the top of my head. I can't keep up with all this shit, okay? I just can't. But I will make sure all that information is relayed in the future on all my blog talks. Make sure you also check out yesterday's episodes. Those are the most important episodes I have done so far within the Diamonds Radio Show. DeLandre Minfield, very important, Winchester, Virginia. They said this young man shot himself while running away from the cops. That's some bullshit, okay? Look that up on my blog. Facebook it. Diamonds Radio, DYMONDSRADIO.com backslash blogspot.com. It's on Blogger connected to my Google if you need to know that. The next one is Akil Dinkins. They shot this poor baby 6 or 7 times in the back. That's from my knowledge, from what I heard. That was in North Carolina. These happened within a day span of each other. So, do y'all see? Within 2 days, we're not hearing much about it. Y'all complain about a media, a platform to discuss issues. I'm here. If y'all happen to know these family members, I've reached out to them. Maybe y'all maybe y'all can reach out to them for me as well. Let them know. I'm just really trying to bring the news to folks so we know what's going on, especially bring it to YouTube and Blog Talk, because people aren't talking about these two young boys, and this is important. This should just happen. This happened at the end of Black History Month. But y'all too worried about if Beyonce and Kendrick made white supremacy mad. Y'all are fucking stupid. Just fucking ridiculous. Brother said, yo, y'all West Coast women are the shit for real. Can't lie. Cali at least. I mean, Two Flies from here. I'm from Northern California, and I grew up in Southern California, okay? So, I mean, not all of them. Not all of us, But I do suggest, if you do look for a West Coast baby, go to the Bay. They rock your world. They seem classy, but they got a lot of hood hyphy in them. I'm just saying. Okay, I think Sister got back. Area code 404, are you back with us?
Hey, sis.
Hey, sorry, Blog Talk be tripping. But go ahead, sis. The floor is yours. Go ahead and finish what you wanted to talk about.
I don't know where I left off. I was speaking. I just don't know. Where did I say? What did I last say? I kept on talking until I realized I was talking to myself.
Okay, please. No, please. The last part we heard was you said you don't really know much about being thirsty because and then that's kind of when the phone started messing up and then it hung up. So it was like the very, very beginning of what you were talking about.
I was talking a long time. No, I was just saying I don't know anything about being thirsty or what have you. The only thing that I'm hungry for is just trying to get myself in order spiritually and just, allow myself to know myself. I need to know myself prior to, dealing with anybody else. Because if you don't have no self-love or if you don't know yourself to a degree, how you going to deal with somebody else? And if you just there to help somebody and leave, there's one or two things. You're going to leave with an STD or you're going to leave with some bad aura and shit, bad karma too. So it's like, I don't get it. I don't like to be in those situations anymore, even if it wasn't penetration or if it was penetration.
Right.
I just can't deal with it because it's a new era starting, a new cycle, and cycle of change. It's happening on this planet.
Right.
To be dealing with all this, so you gotta move up higher.
Right.
A different vibration, and then when you in a different vibration, you attract other stuff that you wouldn't be attracting when you're in a lower state of mind. So that's all I'm saying. I was getting ready to can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sis.
Okay. I was getting ready to introduce Black Root Science again.
Go ahead.
But, y'all can go on Facebook, look up Black Root Science. It's basically, it's a book written by Botswana tribe the priesthood, and it's basically opening their doors to us over here, Black folk over here that actually have eyes spiritually and physically over here trying to see,
Right.
trying to get the word out, trying to get the truth out, and so we can manifest something, because this is it, and the reason why we're here and trying to figure out how we can come together is because that's destiny. That's what's supposed to happen.
Right.
Back in the day, we used to have
Mm-hmm.
And we had to go through this cycle to learn how it felt to not be in so much love with our brothers and sisters. So, I mean, just check out the book. You can download the book for free on your phone. You can even download voice out loud so it can actually play while you're doing other things. So there's no excuse for like, I don't like to read and all this stuff. You can listen to it. But it's basically information from a priesthood in South Africa. That's one. And this tribe is considered the oldest tribe on the planet to keep secrets from them up until now. They're more than 20,000 years old. And, you know, I mean, it's just time. You got to love yourself before you deal with all of this. You know,
Right.
Relationships and all that stuff. You got to love yourself.
Figure yourself out first.
Improve if you're skipping A to get to B.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not going to happen overnight because this state of mind that we're in right now happened over centuries. So we just got to learn how to be patient and, you know, do what we can to be patient with ourselves and learn patience and practice it and practice other things, and, you know, that'll attract your soulmate or your mate that you're supposed to be with, you know,
Right.
instead of going through all of these steps. You know, a lot of people, we've been taught as a culture, as a people now, the backwards way. We've been taught to get from A to Z. You jump from A to B, and then go from B to F, back to F, and then F to M, and then all the way to Z. You can't do that. You gotta get started at square one with yourself before you enter in any kind of relationship whatsoever. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, well, sis. Well, sis, thanks for calling in and giving us that information. Y'all, we got about we got 8 minutes left of the show. If you would like to call in and voice your opinion or make a comment before we end the show, because I'm not doing overtime. I'm exhausted. I'm going to sleep. No, I'm not. I'm probably going to read, but then I'm going to go to sleep after. I will try. But please call in 646-716-8991. Before we go, I have to definitely bring to light something that Brother Chatham just brought to my attention, which has happened in Alabama. I will write a blog about this probably in the morning and make sure I post it for those who don't know. But in Alabama, Montgomery, Aaron A.C. Smith was 23 years old. He shot Gregory Gunn dead, 59, who was 59 on Thursday. So it's been about a week basically since this happened. Again, why don't we hear about these things? It goes so unnoticed. And basically, ironically, this white boy was arrested Wednesday and charged with murder in the shooting death of Gregory Gunn, again, who was 59 years old. Basically, they said, you know, I guess Smith was on patrol on Thursday. You know, he stopped what he believed was a suspicious man walking on the street. There was a struggle and altercation that continued for a block before Smith fired and killed Gunn. That's what somebody had reported. And so basically, you know, they're trying to, I guess, bring justice. I mean, my thing is this: I don't speak on shit until shit's sealed, as far as the white man's concerned. So until I see this young man get trialed and until I see him actually get convicted, I'm just gonna say, you know, I hope we can bring this to light. So, you know, take consideration, this young boy is 23. He's only been on the force since 2012, you know, working midnight shifts for the most part. But right now he's only pending the process of termination. But I could have swore This article said he was arrested Wednesday and charged with murder. Well, maybe he got out. Maybe he posted bail. I don't know. I'm reading the article live on air, so I'll make sure I post a blog and we get more information on that for y'all. We do have one more caller I want to get in before we got 5 minutes left. Area code 209. Do you have anything else that you wanted to add before we end the show tonight?
Oh no, too far, Freddie. I'm just listening. I came in really late.
It's okay.
I'm just listening.
Well, it's okay. Well, thanks for listening. You be with us all the time, so do appreciate that. So everybody, I'm exhausted and I am so ready to just go to sleep and not talk. I hope I don't have no missed calls and no missed text messages because I ain't giving nobody no attention tonight, okay? I'm going to read a book and try to take my ass to fucking sleep. Before I go, again, justice for Dre, justice for Akil Dinkins. Look up my blogs. Please, 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 please look them up. It's very important. I'm going to post them in the description. Excuse me. God, I have the little hiccups. All I want to say is, what's tomorrow? Friday? Tomorrow's Friday. I think tomorrow we're going to talk about polygamy. Why? That's what y'all keep asking me, okay? I like to give y'all what y'all want out of respect and love and appreciation for my audience. So I want to give y'all what y'all want, and y'all want to hear a little about polygamy, and y'all want to hear my opinion on it. So Spicy Fridays, yeah, tomorrow it's on and cracking. So I will see you all tomorrow. I love you. I really do. And remember, you don't need to have any hate in your heart to go to war. You just need to have some peace and love within your spirit. And I guarantee, not all of us, but some of us, we gonna make it. So we're gonna listen to a little Aaliyah. We need a resolution. Black people, we need a resolution.